All right, so welcome to part two. This is just a sound clip. It's plugged in. I'm plugged into my fly rig. I have a little bit of reverb delay. I'm just running into my Fender Rumble 15 that I modded with a guitar speaker in it. Everything's set to 12 o'clock on the Rumble, except for the volume, of course. I have that maybe at 9 o'clock, not even. And full tone, full volume, bridge pickup. Didn't adjust anything, and here's what we get. I find the last three strings are very, very bite, articulate, and punchy, but the first three are kind of dull, kind of buried a little bit in the mix. The D string is nice. So maybe that's just a matter of taking these pickups and tilting them to add more bass, maybe less treble, or I don't know. I don't know what these pickups are. You can actually adjust the pole pieces too, like the screws. You can take them up, put them down. But I'm not a humbucker guy, so I don't know. Maybe these 13 strings are ridiculous. Two things I didn't mention in the other video, just about the review, is so this little kind of flared out piece at the back, like the Steinberger that I was talking about in the other review didn't have that. It was just like a straight neck, right? You could just slide right off. This one, it feels like a guitar with a headstock. Like when you get to the lower fret, or especially when you're fretting an E chord or an F, like it feels like you're at the end, right? So I don't know, it's kind of cool. And the other thing I noticed about these that the Steinbergers didn't have, or actually were different, is the Steinberger had a 0 fret. So the strings came out of the headpiece kind of similar to this, and they went over a 0 fret, and that was it, right? Whereas this one has the 0 fret and a nut, right? So it kind of has this extra fret here below the nut, which I've never seen that. I've seen headless guitars with an actual nut and no fret, and then I've seen them with a 0 fret and no nut, but I haven't seen them with both. I know with the Steinberger, that 0 fret, and the Steinbergers that I had, the GT Pro, was not stainless steel fret. So when you did a lot of bending, that would wear out the fret, and then eventually you'd scrape away some material and you would get like a bunch of fret buzz. So you had to either get that fret replaced or have it like refilled with some type of soldering or whatever, and then reshaped and crowned, and so that you could get your action back at the nut, or the first fret, the 0 fret, where it was supposed to be. So whereas this one, I think, being that it's stainless steel frets, they shouldn't wear, and the fact that there is a nut should keep the string here at the 0 fret very stable. So you get minimal wear there. So I don't know, because it's clear to see that the string is sitting on that 0 fret. So it's coming out between the nut, like the nut grooves, and it's sitting on the 0 fret. I don't know if that'll focus enough for you to see that. Let me just tap the camera there and see if you can. I don't know if you can see that, but the string is sitting on that 0 fret. So, so maybe, I don't know, it might help stability-wise as far as string spacing and wearing out that nut. So maybe that's a good system. I don't know enough about it to know, but anyway, again, just a couple of observations that I missed in the video there, the first video. So this is clean, totally clean, with full tone, full volume, and on the bridge pickup. So I'm kind of a telly guy, so I kind of play telly-esque riffs to see how close to a telly that I can get this to sound. And I find the bass strings kind of flubby. That could be the strings, or that could be the height of the pickups, or I don't know. Or maybe just guitar material, right? 13s, they're hard to bend anyway, but I don't feel that the nut and the first fret are impeding any bends, like for like E type string bends. And these are 13s. And this nodule at the back, this kind of bump at the back, it does not kind of affect any playability at all. So again, as ugly as I find this thing, ergonomically, it's really comfortable. Like if I close my eyes, I'd think I was playing a Strat or a Tele with maybe a forearm contour or something. Like it's very, very comfortable. And although it looks small, it's a 25 and a half-inch scale, so just the same as a Strat or Tele. Everything feels at the same place, like it doesn't feel like, oh, this neck is so short. Like, no, it feels like normal, I guess. The action is super high on this too. I don't know if you can see that, but the action is, it's up there. Like it's, yeah, so anyway. Getting a phone call from British Columbia. All right. Alright, so here. This is the middle position. Not bad. And this is the neck position. Starting to break up there a little bit. Not bad pickups. They're pretty punchy, and they're really far from the strings. I don't know if you can see that. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see what it gives. Anyway, that's it. Just a quick little sound demo, just so you guys can hear it. And yeah, no major complaints. I'm gonna rip this thing apart and change the strings and see if this neck will fit on that body, this Tele body that I showed you in the first video, just for fun. So yeah, stay tuned and we'll see what we can do with this thing. Take care. Bye.